Have you ever held onto something for years, thinking it would bring you comfort, only for it to fall apart in an instant? Well, that's just what happened to me, and it taught me a lesson about letting go without losing the meaning. My name is Linda G. Robert, and I'm your back in the groove again coach. A few weeks ago, I was at my trailer going through some things that I'd kept in my shed for years after selling my house. And I brought a bunch of items into my apartment, photos and sewing patterns that I found. I was thrilled, some dishes, and things that I thought would make my new space feel like home. I started putting up some pictures on the wall, and that felt really, really good. But then I came to a special frame. It was a Catholic frame from my grandmother's house. And I had lived with her as a child, and that frame had been in her home, in her apartment for years. And it was meant to bless the family, and I had held on to it for all of these years. And I carefully placed it above the door in my apartment. And within 2 hours, it fell to the ground and it shattered. And I was really devastated at first. Oh my goodness. After all of these years and after moving and storing it into the shed and finally bringing it home and putting it up, it broke. And I felt disappointed and I felt frustrated, wondering if it was even worth putting it up in the first place. Too late now because it shattered. And then, over time, I realized something really important. Sometimes we hold on to things that no longer serve us, even if they're tied to love or to family and to cherished memories. The frame breaking didn't erase my grandmother or the warmth and comfort of her home. The memory, the connection, and the feeling of home remain in my heart to this day. Life is about creating meaning in relationships and in work and in our surroundings. And part of growing is learning what to keep in our hearts and what to release, what to declutter, what to let go. And letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It just creates a space for new experiences, right? New memories and a life aligned with who we are today. And even after decluttering or moving multiple times, and I have, there will always be pieces of meaning that we want to hold on to. That's human nature. That's just the way it is. We don't need physical objects to carry that love, to carry the memory that it represents. So if you have something you're holding on to, just in case, ask yourself, does this object, this habit, this memory still serve me today? Or is it time to let it go while keeping its meaning alive in your heart? This is the part that is extremely challenging. And sometimes we need to do some type of ceremony, to let it go. Now, in my case, I'll be honest with you, I was not going to get rid of that thing. I wasn't. It wasn't my intention. It happened naturally. I put it up. A couple of hours later, bang, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. It had been in my shed for about 4 years, and even before that, I had it in a box in my house. It was never up in my house, and maybe it was never meant to be up in my apartment or my house because 2 hours it crashed, right? So by letting go, we make space for life that is full of meaning, full of comfort and connection without losing the love or the memories that shaped us. I will never ever forget my grandmother. And in fact, I was able to keep something from that frame. Although the glass broke, there was a little a little picture of Jesus, I think, and Mary and Joseph. I can't remember right now. I have it over there that I was able to keep, and I've kept I've kept that. So if this reflection resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel for more videos about self-care and mindfulness and creativity, happiness, living a meaningful life. Because there's more inspiration and more heartfelt stories coming your way, and I would love to share them with you. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Take care now.